Hey guys, I'm Alfie. In the last year, I've been creating YouTube short form automation channels. This is one channel that I've only just scaled in the last 2 months, and it's already gained me over £1,000, which is around 1.2k. This is one of the channels I've run. I now teach other people how to create this kind of content online within the YouTube short form space. And today in this video, I'm going to briefly describe the small steps you can take to start your channel and get your potential side hustle on the way. The first thing you want to do when starting a channel is making sure to pick something you like making, picking something you will continue to do for the next couple months, because it doesn't take a day. On average, it takes 60 days or 60 uploads before you get your first kind of virality of learning that process to then potentially get these kind of results. But once you do that, guys, you'll be able to scale up a lot faster and hopefully have channels growing like this pace very, very quickly. So guys, let's dive straight into it. Step one is pretty simple. You literally want to go over and open up an incognito window, a private browser, whatever it is, guys, which doesn't show the YouTube's cookies, okay? So I'm sure you guys have YouTube accounts already. You want to make sure it's in a private account where you can literally go straight on it like this, and it should be like a plain window. Next step is, if you're super basic to this, guys, go over to the shorts page on the left-hand side. We're going to go through some niches here and decipher which ones can do better and which ones are a good choice to make and which ones are a bad choice. A lot of the time when picking niches, they are the most important part about starting a YouTube channel, especially within the short form space, because it's something that you're going to continue to do and niche down what your audience is going to be. So guys, we're going to go through some niches now and make that choice. Straight away, what can we see here?
Milk or water? Milk.
This kind of content here potentially is repurposed from something like TikTok, and they've used this account then to add their own effects on the side, like a switch cam, which is really popular about a year ago, but it seems like it's recirculating again in the YouTube short form space. The only problem with this is it can sometimes not be transformative enough because YouTube can register it as just a video that you added and that's the side piece to it. So what I do in this kind of conversation, if this isn't the real creator, which I don't think it is from the site, from the channel description, as you can see here, the best thing I'd probably focus on is trying to add proper text, whether it be more transformative voiceovers, narrative, those kind of things that are really important, guys, in making a channel go viral. So for example, this channel here, I probably would say is not monetized on the YouTube short form space. Very unlikely that it is. Not sure about this one. Actually, before we continue, guys, there's a lot of other ways we can also check for YouTube monetization. The simplest step, what I used to do, is literally YouTube monetization checker. There's a lot of platforms you can use for this. Like YT Large is pretty great for this. We can go back to that previous channel we were just looking at there, guys, and we can literally copy and paste the link in to check whether or not this channel is monetizable. There's things like vidIQ which do the exact same thing automatically if you have that enabled. It's an extension. But other than that, guys, you should just be able to check it up on this platform here. This is what I use a lot of time when checking for channels. Let's see what happens. Yeah, as we can see here, this channel is not monetized. So guys, when picking a niche, please do spend time on something that you know is going to be monetizable. Otherwise, it's a waste of your time. So yeah, let's go back, guys. And we're going to keep going through. All right, there we go. Okay, so this guy here, this guy looks like a real creator, and this is one of the best things you could possibly do on a platform. If you're the ones that are creating this and you're not repurposing it, this guy's made 1.8k videos. He's literally been doing this for how long? Okay, he's been doing this for a while, and he's basically scaled. It's nearly 500 million views, guys. He hasn't been doing this for too long as well. So yeah, a personal brand, guys, it's probably one of the most valuable things on YouTube, because now with the AI bandwidth at the moment, guys, as we can all see, with a lot of channels that aren't transformative enough, they are getting banned. So showing your face on screen is a simple way to show YouTube that you're original and your content is transformative. So we can see from this video here, he's making comedy sketches. We can go watch his most viral video. Let's see what this is about. So it's comedy fun sketches. As we want to go into this, guys, a lot of you might not want to show your face, and that's completely fine. But if you do want to make a channel which is long-term and be evergreen, still generating you passive income when you stop uploading, this is the kind of channel you want to go for, but only if you're happy with showing your face. But it doesn't mean you can still do this without showing your face. So let's go back. This channel here is a great one. As we can check here, we can put it through the monetization checker while we're just here, and we can show you that this channel most likely will be monetized. Okay, fun enough, it's not showing up, but this channel definitely is monetized due to the fact that it's showing its face. It's got another channel, literally, yeah, subscribe. It's got literally, they've got the join platform, which is only allowed for kind of monetized channels. So basically, YT Large doesn't always pick up the right thing, so don't completely confirm it. There are other platforms which I will provide, but I will provide in the description. But usually, guys, these kind of things here does the job. So I'm not sure why it's bugging out there, but trust my perception of this one's definitely monetizable. But anyway, let's continue on a more of an automation side of things. Let's keep going, because we want to make this as simple as possible for us when picking a niche.
I want to get a car, but I don't want it to be like a super nice.
So this kind of channel here potentially is transformative enough because they're taking a famous celebrity and then promoting it. Because right now, I think Caleb, I can't remember her name, she's going completely viral. I think she's one of the biggest young influencers at the moment. Salish, sorry, that's her name. She's going absolutely viral, 22 million views, right? And repurposing this kind of content here. As we can see here, we're getting 2,000 views. This is promoted to a young audience, so a lot of people are watching this kind of content. I would say this is potentially monetizable if the channel really focuses on transformative content, building a narrative. They built quite a big audience here, over 200k. They've got the verified button and the community page. There's a chance this channel isn't monetized though, so let's go double check here quickly.
Wait, yeah. I'm thirsty.
It's not loading. So. Yeah, so guys, YouTube wouldn't actually classify this as transformative enough, guys, simply by the fact that there's no voiceover. It's just literally a filter effect and the subtitles. Not really much is going on, which is showing something transformative enough. So this channel here is a fan account. It's fine. They're going to get loads of views, but most likely not going to make money unless they're promoting a side business, a side hustle, which is within like the Jordan Matters kind of niche. They could potentially make a secondary income from it, but generally this kind of content here will not be monetizable. So let's go back.
Let's see what we get.
Okay.
Please. Yes!
No! Let's move on to brand accounts. We're getting a lot of face brand accounts at the moment, so let's just focus on something which we could potentially do, which is transformative. There we go. So another thing I was going to mention, ranking channels are absolutely monetizable. People think, oh gosh, channels aren't monetizable, ranking, whatever. They are monetizable, guys. And the one thing you do got to remember about it is making sure you're doing the things to make it transformative. Adding a commentary. The good thing about this kind of niche is mainly English, so you're going to get a lot of US audiences, and the RPMs are pretty balanced here. And also, auto-tune versus no auto-tune. I've done a similar channel to this before. Let's see how this channel's done. They've done 160 videos. They've done a pretty good job to keep their channel in a monetizable potential platform and space. One thing you do got to remember when making these kind of channels though is you got to make sure that the videos correlate with what you're trying to like talk about in the video. So whether it's like Harry Styles content, or whether it's like all these different rappers, as we can see here, Lil Tecca. When picking a niche, you've got to basically make sure that it's following a story, following a transformative narrative, which will get you monetized. So adding sound effects, adding enough editing quality, which is going to be basically original, and if you can, add your own voiceover. I know you guys can use things like 11 Labs. If you do not know what 11 Labs is, guys, I've talked about it in previous videos. It's a really simple platform I use to create all my content. So yeah, guys, 11 Labs is pretty awesome, guys. As we can see here, we can literally just type Alfie Prince is awesome. Let's just do Alfie Prince is cool. Just a quick reference for this, and you can generate speech. Give it a second right
Alfie
here.
Prince is cool.
See, right, that is a simple AI voice which is being used in multiple channels at the moment. There is a little bandwidth with using these kind of voiceovers a lot in channels, whereas, but the thing is YouTube is kind of allowing it.
Alfie.
So as you can use multiple different formats of names here. There's influencer girl, Tessa, multiple different things there, multilingual. These are my settings, by the way. I like to keep my speed pretty like 1%. I'd like to keep my stability at 100%, similarity at 75. This is the kind of one which works best for me when I do Roblox content and other like gamified content, which is one of the biggest niches, which we will talk about in a minute. Right, going back to the Ignito page, we're gonna go look through some more niches and make a choice. But this channel here, let's see. The only thing which isn't making this channel transformative enough is the fact they're not adding voiceovers. And if they can add 11 Labs, or even better, their own voice, like me talking right now, look at this 10 facts about these things. Just basically something which is transformative, that will do well. Another really good thing on our channel, which I use a lot, or watch a lot, which I'm sure you all have heard before, is Daily Dose of Internet. As we can see here, Mr. Beast is literally up there. Daily Dose of Internet. This is one of the first channels which really capitalized on this faceless format, and they've gone absolutely viral. They were one of the first guys to do this. When were they created? Yeah, so they started in 2015. And everyone knows the classic voice at the start.
These are the best videos of 2025.
As we can see, Daily Dose of Internet has been monetized for a long time, creating awesome positive content which has gone viral. I do want to mention, guys, with channels that are positive, they're promoting funny, cute things, do generally have longer, sustainable like quality on YouTube, and especially when like real like YouTube reps go over the channels and check it, guys. It's important that your content shows something in a good narrative and a good space, because that shows that YouTube, okay, we want to promote positive stuff, when people are engaging in the platform, you're getting a lot more kind of things moving and like cogwheels. And I also think, of course, controversial stuff causes engagement, and if you want to get comments, and comments do help a channel go viral. I think it doesn't matter as much as you think it does. I mean, there's a lot of Roblox channels which literally have like 30 likes or 30 comments. Sorry, no, not 30 likes. The like ratios are pretty insane, but the subscriber and like ratios are crazy for like gamified content. But their comments are pretty low because the audience is like young, so they don't really comment too much, they don't really engage, they just watch. But that still shows virality, and like the content still goes viral because they're using their parents' phones or their parents' accounts, whatever. So guys, what I do want to mention here really simply is focusing on content which is positive is really helpful on the channel. You can go look at some short pages. Here we go. So how often is Daily Dose
So
uploading?
apparently you can just pause while jumping.
They're uploading every day. That was yesterday. They're adding a real voice here.
Sydney, you have some explaining to do.
Guys, sometimes simpler is better. Like, again, what Daily Dose of Internet has done a really good job is they found really niche videos which probably aren't that viral or like haven't been spilled too much around the internet, and they've used it to capitalize on something original. And it's a cool way that you can potentially promote yourself and build your own audience around it. But yeah, Daily Dose of Internet is a great like probably powerhouse of a channel to look at when like looking at like automation and how they did it. So please do, guys, do your research when beginning a channel, as it's like one of the main things people don't remember to do.
Oh no.
Okay, we're going music niche right now. Let's keep going. Okay. Right, YouTube, let's go back. Let's see what other stuff we're finding. Okay, we're seeing a lot of this kind of stuff. As we're gonna see a lot of ranking stuff, which as well, ranking funniest free will moments. Okay. Okay, they're adding a little more like sound effects and stuff, which is good. It's funny. Yeah. Yeah, this content. No, not transformative enough. No. All this stuff here is not transformative enough, in my opinion.
Who is the luckiest?
Okay.
Okay. I'm scared. Okay.
That's the first one we found. Okay, there we go. We found one channel which is potentially, because they're adding that voiceover at the start.
Who is the luckiest?
And that could be that's probably AI voice, but if that is a real voice, again, that's transformative. No. No.
Ranking best, first versus last rank trend.
Okay, they're adding a couple sound effects here. And these kind of things, because it's not tied to an actual audience, especially when Renito and you're not using a platform, or not using an account, sorry. YouTube is pushing just random videos because they don't really know what your feed's like. And ranking is one of the channels, one of the niches. They don't know, and they just kind of pick up on it straight away, and it goes super, super viral. So if you do want just to learn how to do like short form automation and just create short content, the best way to learn and do edits is probably through the ranking niche. Guys, like if you haven't watched already, I've got another video which I describe on how to edit videos. I'm mainly just talking about what works and what doesn't, especially in this climate now in 2026. What you should be focusing on. But remember, it's all about trial and error, testing what works, building your skills if you're really new to this already. Play around with what works, edit, and as you get better, you'll find and figure out what you like and what you don't like to create. And ranking is a really good way to find that out. So yeah, ranking is a great niche to start with if you haven't done YouTube shorts before.
Why do girls only like you when you don't like them back? Because I used to go to school with this girl that I literally did not know existed until one day she walks up to me at lunch and says, "Hey, can I sit next to you?" So I said, "Sure." But then she started asking me a bunch of questions. So I was like, "Oh, I see what's going on here. She likes me." But I wanted to make it very clear to her that I wasn't interested in her. So every time she would ask me a question, she cared.
Yeah, so they're putting like a video on top of like a quality, like some funny thing or like some narrative and story, similar to what like Roblox is doing, but they're doing it a different way, which is interesting, not using the same kind of Roblox trend or like Roblox rants, which is quite funny, using like satisfying content, which is an interesting spin. I used to see this quite a lot back at the start of 2025, but again, it's good to see it recirculate again. As we can see here, the sound that they're using for this, so this might just be another creator that they're just promoting. Oh, they're referencing here, but it can potentially work if you are using the right platforms for this. So satisfying content, yeah, they've done 400 videos and they are being cookie 40. There's a chance this channel isn't monetizable, but if they're adding enough narration in the story, which is different, unique, YouTube might get through it and it might allow it. But guys, again, if it's random like this, it might not be monetized. So I'm not too sure. But again, if you're putting enough effort in with like Roblox rant niches, we can go check a look at them real quickly while we're here. Roblox rant. These channels, guys, are absolutely killing it right now. I know a couple people running these channels, as we know here.
Roblox rants have gone way too far. Like, tell me why.
We got Row Runs. These are crazy, guys. Literally, he's been killing it for the last, 2 years, dude. And all it is like basically random facts, like funny moments which people like enjoy watching, and they've organically built an audience which enjoy watching these kind of comedic moments while he does original gameplay between each of these videos. Another thing I do want to mention, guys, when doing like these kind of niches, a lot of the time people think they use the same footage and like background stuff in every video. Just by looking at the channel right now, you can see what Rorance does. He literally has a different background visual to every single one of his content pieces, which is really, really important. Like, he's constantly showing like enough transformativeness, which is like original. And this is really important if your channel potentially does get flagged for reuse content. But obviously this here is using Roblox, all original footage. It is fine. That's why I really want to I want to double down on like this whole like gamified niche. It's because it can attract not only young audiences because it's like Roblox content, but it's also quite funny to watch for younger, older audiences because they understand if it's political, if it's like slightly more like of the time. It can work. It really can work. A lot of people channels that get demonetizing this. Also, this is a crazy quick tip. If any of your channels, guys, right, please listen to this right now, guys. If any of your channels are getting demonetized because, if any of your channels are demonetized and are on the same email address that you're currently working on. This has happened to one of my channels before in the past, but please delete the channel immediately or create a new channel when creating a channel like this, Roblox Round, whatever it is, on a new Gmail account, okay? Just in case YouTube flags it, it's best just to open up a new Gmail account and you won't be involved in any of those issues because it ruins everything and it will go through and they'll literally, if you have like 4 monetized accounts, literally you can lose monetization on all of them. I used to stack up on pre-mons a while ago and you don't want to do that because it's a lot of money wasted and gone through the drain. So don't make the same mistake as me, guys.
Wow, look at this room. It's almost as big as our...
No. Again, TV content like this, guys. Oh, I should try this. I'm not so sure. Of course, it can get good views and it can target a certain niche of people. It's not the best type of content. And the RPMs are quite high for this if you do somehow get monetized. But you've got to be really transformative. It is going to target older audiences because they may only watch this kind of TV show and it's pretty niche. It's just TV shows, guys. It's difficult. YouTube does flag this stuff pretty easily. If you don't make your video transformative enough, it won't get through. There's a lot of people that do this kind of stuff. I mean, Music Media, they do a great job at making their stuff transformative. If we go watch their latest videos.
How do so many rapper lookalikes exist?
Hey bro, hit him with that shit. Another one.
See, this kind of content is great. Music Media absolutely kill this kind of content. I used to do it all the time. Music Media kind of style.
Who taught young
But they're adding like a different visual face to the start of the video, which is showing original content, transformative. Because YouTube AI and their algorithm is connected to Gemini right now, they're really picking up on that kind of faceless content. So applying a face, as you can see here, we're getting faces applied to most of these videos, really do help. I do think this is these are genuine like people doing this, but I think if we're going to see this in the future, Kingly, which is another platform I'm going to bring up, guys. So Kingly is insane, guys. If you know Kingly AI, guys, is like basically the best AI generation platform for creating real people. And it's only getting better right now. And these kind of creations of like small clips of TikTok stuff, if you generally don't want to show your face, you can create like little moments on this. So there's like Studio, here we got Omni. There's basically, they've got so much stuff here for like video generation. And yeah, you guys can check it out later because we can go in depth about this. I mean, the assets, the things I've created on this platform are insane. And you literally can create visualizers like this.
Imagine if
So yeah, basically these characters may not be even real. So yeah, one thing I do want to mention is you've got to adapt. A lot of the time, these creators that to stay monetized on the channel and to keep building and showing like a original brand is they're constantly adapting and building out their content to make it original. Again, Music Media, sick. It's like a niche of music artists and content, which is interesting. It's kind of journalism. It's kind of joking on like content. I mean, guys, just to mention of how crazy this can get, guys. For anyone that's new to like this kind of content, like Music Media Co. Let's just quickly look at it right now. These guys are absolutely huge. I mean, they literally have built themselves enough up to where they basically, wait, let's see what they've done here. Wait, their images aren't showing up here. But they've literally, yeah, I don't know why they're not showing up. But they've literally worked with like Universal. They've worked with RCA. They work with like some of the biggest record labels, guys. And they do like brand partnership deals all the time. And it's because they built a personal brand and they've doubled down on one channel, okay? You can say, oh, let's make 100 channels, let's scale, let's create LLCs. I generally think if you're really happy and you've built out like an operator who can help run the channels, I'm going to mention this more in my one-on-one. If you do want to join that, guys, you guys can check the link in the description where I offer that in my course and you guys could potentially help. I can potentially help you one-on-one to basically grow your first ever channel and skip that process of taking ages to get in. So if you do want to join, check the Typeform link and you can work with me one-on-one. But yeah, this kind of content here, guys, is insanely potentially monetizable long term if you really want to build it out. And they're doubling down on one channel. They're not focusing on loads. And if you do need help with running LLCs and building LTDs, if you're living in the UK, LTDs is what it's called. I can help you with that stuff, guys, to get it all set up with a company house and all those things. But yeah, if you do want to check it out, I do have a Typeform link. If you're only serious about applying, go check that out. I'm going to go quickly to a channel that I run, and we're helping him scale at the moment, and he's absolutely killing. He's one of my first students, and honestly, he's doing so well right now. I'm going to have to blur it, sadly, but he is posting every single day, if not twice a day. He's got 2 million views in the last 40 hours, so close to monetization, and we've only been doing this for the last, let's just check this, guys. We've been working together from literally like the 12th of May. He's been struggling for so long with his channel. We wasn't getting many views kind of in this kind of gaming niche. But guys, look at what we've been doing. We've absolutely been scaling this guy right now. Andrew's been killing it. He's about to get monetized on his channel. Evergreen, we didn't do a pre-monetized account, so it's going to be improving his trust score. And he's just been absolutely killing it. And as you can see here, guys, once you go viral once, YouTube's trust score increases, guys. And you're going to get more moments like this where you're going to get pushes. This guy here is literally going to get a play button, okay? He's going to get a silver play button within the next month, I reckon. He's gained 66k subscribers, and since then, he was only getting, let's say, bro, before working with me, he was getting like 40 subs a day. But since joining me, guys, we've scaled him to be making over 1,000 subscribers every day from this Shorts channel, guys. And he's potentially going to be receiving even more 8k subscribers in one day. Tell me a channel that's getting that CTA, okay? Tell me a channel. That is insane, okay? Like, the call to action he's doing in these videos are insane. I mean, I can't leak it because it is like original. No one knows about it right now. That's why we're tapping into. I've got like 3 channels running this kind of like niche at the moment, which we're pushing like crazy because it's just insane. But yeah, there's editors, there's certain things and systems and teams I know that are running this channel kind of niche right now within the gaming niche. I'm not going to mention any more than that. But yeah, it's going crazy viral at the moment, and not many people know about it. So if you do want to join, check out the Typeform link below and you can apply to work one-on-one with me and we can start scaling your channel. Andrew is about to get monetized and get his silver plaque button. Thanks so much for watching. This is only going to be a brief video to explain what I've been doing, but go watch my 1-hour course if you're serious about learning about the whole blueprint on how to create YouTube short form content. And once you do that, guys, there's a case study in there of previous people that I work with alongside the video process of how to edit your content and how to find niches, all of that stuff. But yeah, hope everyone has a lovely rest of the day, and I want to see you guys in the next one. Peace.
All right, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com, and do not get confused by the website names. SMM and SMM Dodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here, and this should be already fine. 2014, 2017, yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm, and now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.